This film contains adult themes.
Today I'm working at Greenwood Cemetery in the cremation offices. And it's a beautiful building. I've worked here a few times and the people are nice. Yeah, it's just comfortable to work here. Everything's at peace. This is my wallpaper table. This is where I do all my cutting and pasting, gluing of the wallpaper. And this is where everything starts with the wallpaper art. My name is Russell Siegel, and I'm the wallpaper artist. We talk about being my passion and creating beautiful wallpaper art on walls for people, you know, and it just drives me. Oh man, it's in my heart, my blood, and my soul, you know, and I love doing it. I mean, I'm doing it for, 44 years now, and I believe that I just came into my own the past 20 years creating, and I realized that I'm an artist. You know, I said, wow, I've always been an artist.
Russell is definitely a master in his craft. He is so particular and makes sure that everything is perfect. And to me, that's really the work of an artist.
He's not just a craftsperson coming into your house and hanging wallpaper. He's taking great pride in what he does in a way an artist would.
Before the installation, you know, when he comes to site, he can recommend to you, like, do something different or add something in a wall it wasn't expecting. You know, he's an open box. Open-minded.
My lineage is, I'm third generation. My grandfather, my dad's dad, he was a house painter, and they used to paint with brushes like this and no rollers at the time. My dad became a wallpaper hanger in 1952. Before I was born, I wasn't even a thought, you know. By my uncle, Eddie. I have a lot of respect for my Uncle Eddie because he was colorblind and he supported his family and he worked as a wallpaper hanger. I respected him so much. Then my Uncle Irving, so my two uncles, my dad, and then I came into the field, you know, and but the most respect that I have for anyone is my dad, you know, there were many ups and downs and everything like that on where I am right now, and I'm so happy and proud to be of this great lineage, you know, and I can't beat that. So I've been living in Rockaway for 3.5 years, and it's a diverse community. They call me Rockaway Russell. Rockaway Russell. I love Rockaway, and I can talk to you about how I got here. Over 7 years ago in Orlando, it was 49 people were shot and killed.
A crushing weekend, the world remembering the lives lost in that tragic shooting, the deadliest in U.S. history.
And we are right across the street from the site of that massacre where 3 hours of terror unfolded, officers exchanging gunfire with the suspect and then making a daring rescue.
And my cousin Hal told me about this organization called Gays Against Guns. I'm a big part of Gays Against Guns, GAG, as we call it, and for over 6 years now. So one day, it was Halloween. It was Halloween parade, and we would, and this was like over 5 years ago. And I was dancing in the parade, and my friend Mary, I was walking with her, marching with her, and a bunch of like 40 other gaggers, as we call them. I met a friend who lives in Rockaway, and she invited me to her birthday party at the Rockaway Brewery Company. I met Shane Coleman.
Russell shows the fuck up. Like, if you need help with boxes, like, you know, he's done a couple of walls for me, like this wall. I love gold and I love pink, and I was like, nah. Anyway, I had these rolls, and then Russell was like, I'll come over and do it. He was just so, like, his nervous system was like I've never experienced before. He was just totally in his element, and it's his zone of genius. It's not easy if you're a paper hanger for 40 years or 30 years in a union to then be like, wait, I'm an artist.
It's okay to be vulnerable. You know, it's let my vulnerability show all the time. You know, let my emotions, let me be authentic, the real Russell. To become Russel Siegel, the wallpaper artist, I had to go through what I went through the past 60 years, you know, to where I am now. My mom had a difficult pregnancy with me, and when she was giving birth to me, the umbilical cord was around my neck, and it was literally strangling me, and I lost a lot of oxygen. Growing up, I had severe learning disabilities as far as traumatic comprehension problems, speech problems. I really couldn't speak. When I was 2 years old, the doctors wanted to institutionalize me. Thank God my parents said no. Thank God, because if I would have been institutionalized, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I went to a private school, and for part of my disabilities, I have no disabilities now. So what happened? Many things. I didn't have self-confidence. I had tantrums. Anxiety problems. Had major excuses. I was molested over 40 times, and it started when I was 4 years old at the World's Fair, and then there were many more, and up to, like, I would say 18 and 19 years old, and I was really screwed up as a person. Had no identity. Yeah, and it was, it's tough. It's tough to this day, but not as tough because I'm me, and I faced it, and there's many things, and it's a process, you know? If I can make it, anyone can make it, you know? Do I still have anger and a little bit of rage? Of course I do. I wouldn't be human, you know? But basically, I don't. I let go. I let go of many things because the past is the past. I can't bring it back. I can only focus on now, you know? And I took actions, you know? Yeah, it's day by day. And I really believe this in my soul and my heart, that with a support system, anyone can make it. I met Kiana probably about 4.5 years ago. She had a sound bath. It was all about breathing exercises and getting into oneself.
A lot of people, you know, are not willing, or it's too scary to look inside. And I think that's the lovely legacy that Russell can leave with this. Of what is it to beautify a wall when you do the work of being at home in your body? You know, more of you is going to shine. More of you is going to connect, but you don't know. Each person has a different spark, and to see Russell shining his and taking the things from doing wallpaper and letting them be more connected into life and looking at how, like, this is how he contributes things to the world. It's all in the prep work. You know, it's like you can shine if you do the prep work. And that's something I just love seeing, that he's doing the work to shine more and more, and which means to enjoy more and more of his life, which is something that then gets shared with everybody else. So I'm really happy that I get to be a part of that, seeing him shine and be like, yes. It's wonderful.
It's about taking care of oneself, taking care of myself, and that's important. And moving out to Rockaway gave me, I became healthier psychologically and visually, and I have a setback, I get right back up. You know, if I get knocked down, I get right back up. I'm resilient that way, you know, and I have a strength in me. And it's all because of the support that I have, all different diverse communities that I'm involved with, the people that I'm involved with, family, friends, you know. I got introduced to many people during workshops and things, and I met a good friend of mine, Dana Humphrey.
Are you ready for your PhD?
Yes.
Your paper hanging degree?
Dana is my sister. She's my soul sister. And we met, God, over almost 3 years ago now. A spark plug to begin with, and fun, and very genuine, very sincere, very authentic. And we spoke about dancing afterwards, and she said, you know, Russell, I dance all the time. I said, right now? You know, outside. So she told me about Reboot. And Reboot is dancing outside, and we have all the headsets with different types of music. And we went to McCarran Park in Williamsburg, and it was fun. We were dancing on the ice.
And I say, hey, Russell, you want to come to hot yoga? He'll say, yeah, sure. And he'll give it a try, you know? And like, hey, Russell, you want to go for a dip in the ocean? He's like, yeah, why not? So he has like a beginner's mind, and he's always open to try new things, like once or twice. So I like that about him.
I belong to the New York City Dippers Club. A diverse community. It's like the Polar Bear Club in Coney Island, but we dip all year round.
Well, Rockaway Russell's like my brother. I'm Rockaway Rizzo, and we became friends a little over a year ago. He's a wallpaper artist, and he works with precision. Everything that he does with accuracy. He puts a lot of effort and work behind his intentions on what he's doing in life. And so, as a military member in my own world, those are a lot of things that I hold with pride, and I'm happy to have Russell as my friend.
Rockaway Russell, to me, means heart. He dove in so quickly, and he's just so kind and generous with his love, honestly. Friendship to the next level.
My name is Jody Landara, and I'm a commercial pilot. And this is a Piper Cherokee 28 Archer II. This is the first time I actually helped someone to overcome the fear of flying.
MacArthur Airport, it's a Class Charlie airport, so it's
Okay.
kind of like LaGuardia airport size.
Yeah.
So long runways, all communications, we got tower 24/7.
Right.
It's all great here.
I did it, man. yeah, baby.
I think that it's a good philosophy to have all around, even in your own personal life.
I know he says one strip at a time.
Oh yeah, there. That's it. That's it. He told me about it.
One strip at a time.
To make each strip, I say one strip at a time. You know, and one strip at a time is like one day at a time for life. You know, so there's always, you can always resolve something. It's about doing it right, and my legacy of doing this, and to make other people proud, and especially me, which is important. And I'm being third generation, doing this 44 years. This is what I love to do. You know, about 30 years ago, I was doing a job on a Saturday, Park Avenue Plaza in Manhattan, and I was there by myself, and I have a anxiety, panic disorder, and panic disorder not so much anymore, with all the tools I have and what I've accumulated and learned over the years. So how I coined that phrase, I had an industrial-sized kitchen to do, and probably like 40 rolls of wallpaper, you know, and I wasn't in a good space that time with my anxiety and everything, and so I called up my supervisor, the company who I worked for 25 years, and I said, Tony, I can't do this. I'm getting anxiety attacks and everything like that. It's too much for me to handle. So he told me, Russell, think of this just one strip at a time, one section at a time. And once he said that, I got back into my zone, and I completed the job, and it came out nice, you know. And how I coined the phrase from really maybe 15, 20 years ago, I said one strip at a time. It's one moment at a time, you know, and it's being present, you know, and that's what it's all about. And if I'm in a difficult situation, you know, an intricate situation, I say to myself, one strip at a time, you know. And most of the time that gets me out of it. I've been through a lot. It's all in my journey right now. And in the past 6 years, it's been a glorious journey, you know, and that's my path. We have this saying, a Jewish saying called Beshet. Beshet means meant to be. I don't want wallpaper art to die, which it won't. I always been working mostly consistently over the years, but wallpaper is an art, and it's here to stay.